is on is on different method used in stability testing.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. Today we are going to take a look at another episode of our presentations. And today the topic we are going to look at is the different methods of testing stability testing methods. And on that, I want to invite presenter for today. So without wasting time, I want to invite Mr. Simon. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, my colleague. Good morning, everyone. My name is Simon Tetsua. I'm here to talk on the topic different methods used in stability testing. Let's look at the introduction aspects of it. Stability testing is a fundamental process in development and life cycle management of pharmaceutical, chemical, and cosmetic products. It refers to the evaluation of how the quality of a substance product varies with times under the influence of various environmental factors such as temperature, humidity, and light. The ultimate goal is to determine the shelf life, proper storage, packaging condition, and the test interview for the product. Yeah, the major aim of stability testing is to know the proper storage, the efficacy, the safety of a product, both in pharmaceutical industry, it can be cosmetic, it can be in food manufacturing industry. So the concept of stability is particularly crucial in the pharmaceutical industry where the efficacy and safety of drug can be compromised by physical, chemical, microbiological, and therapeutic degradation. According to the International Council for Immunization (ICH), stability testing aims to provide evidence on how the quality of a drug substance or drug product varies with time under the influence of environmental factors. Yes, it determines that, okay, if we carry on this test, we should be able to know that with this so range, this drug will be able to change color. And if this drug is being exposed to heat or light, it can degrade or reduce its own potency and even efficacy as well. So beyond pharmaceutical, stability testing is relevant in the food, cosmetic, and chemical industry. For instance, cosmetic products must maintain consistency in color, scent, and texture over their intended shelf life, while food products must preserve taste and nutritional value. So when stability test is carried on, they should be able to know that, okay, this particular product is need to add so preservatives to enable shelf life of the product. Overall, stability testing forms the foundation for understanding product behavior over time and integral to quality assurance, regulatory compliance, and consumer safety. So let's look at the objectives of stability testing. Stability testing serves multiple critical objectives that ensure the safety, efficacy, and quality of products over their intended shelf life. These objectives guide manufacturers in formulating packaging and distributing products that meet regulatory and consumer expectations. In stability testing, let's use this drug as an example. This is diclofenac sodium injection. This is gentamicin injection. So when stability test is carried on, they'll be able to know that this diclofenac is good to stay in amber color because when it's exposed to light or heat, it will lose its own potency or it will lose its own value or effect. Look at gentamicin, it's in white color. Both of these are in ampoules, but what makes them different here is The one is in amber color, the another one is in amber in white color. So stability testing will determine whether this particular product can store in a cool environment or this particular product cannot be exposed to sunlight or heat. So stability test determine the storage and packaging material. And in packaging material, if you look at this is blister. The ample here is primary packaging material that carry on the product, which is diclofenac, and the blister is the one that's holding the ampoules, which is serve as a secondary packaging material. And the cotton here serve as a uh, tertiary packaging material. So the stability test determine the packaging material will be used during production. So it determines shelf life. The primary purpose of stability testing is to determine the shelf life of a product. Shelf life refers to the period during which a drug product is expected to remain within its specified limit for identity, strength, quality, and purity when stored under recommended condition. This is typically expressed as an expiring date. Stability test that enable manufacturers to predict the duration for which a product retains its intended potency and safety. Yes, in stability test, when it's carried on, it enables manufacturer to know the shelf life and expiring date of a particular product. So when stability test is carried on, this particular product can stay under maybe the range of 25 degrees Celsius plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius. That is, if you minus 6, you'll be having 23. If you plus, you'll be having 27. So that is the range that this particular product can stay. And this particular product can be stayed for months, many years. It can be for like 1 week or 2 weeks. So before stability test carry on, they will position this product in different environment. Maybe this one can be on higher temperature. It can be in a humid environment. It can be in a cold environment. So they will wait for a week, 1 month, and a year. So they will test it. Okay, this particular product cannot stay in this also environment, and this also product can stay within this environment. So stability test enable manufacturer to know to know the storage condition of a particular product. To evaluating degradation. Understanding degradation mechanism is crucial for product development. Stability testing helps to characterize the chemical and physical pathway through which a product may degrade. This insight informs formulation strategies and the design of stability indicating analytical methods. Identify degradation product is also ensured to assess potency, toxicity, and efficacy loss. So when manufacturers are evaluating their degradation pathway, they have to understand the mechanism, the effect of the product. Like if this product is exposed to sunlight, what will happen? It will lose its potency, it will lose its shelf life, or maybe the product may break down into smaller pieces, or you start developing some kind of moisture can also affect a particular product. So this degradation pathway help manufacturers to understand when they are evaluating their product. Informing packaging and distribution. The outcome of stability testing influence packaging decision, such as the selection of material that protect against moisture. Okay, this kind of product, if we package this product, it will absorb moisture. This particular material is good for volatile material. This one is not good for volatile material. So if you package it in volatile material, it will exposed to atmosphere. So and even the storage condition as well. So in pharmaceutical industry, the manufacturer will be able to know the exact and precise packaging material they will use for a particular product. So we have different types of stability testing. Stability testing encompasses a variety of study types, each designed to stimulate different conditions that a pharmaceutical product may encounter throughout its life cycle. This method helps determine the product shelf life, storage condition, and packaging requirement. So let's look at the lead time stability testing. Lead time or long-term stability testing involves storing the product under recommended storage condition and monitoring it at specified intervals. Like I said earlier, can be 3, 6, 9, 12 months. This method provides the most accurate estimation of shelf life and is mandatory for product approval. For example, a product stored at 25 degrees Celsius plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius and 60% relative humidity plus or minus 5% in assay over several months or year. So recommend the following long-term condition based on climatic zones. Okay, for instance, people northern part of Nigeria, people that are living from, let's say, Maiduguri or Kano State, their temperature there is different from people living from west or south. So that is why the zone is zone 1 and 2, 25 degrees Celsius, 60% relative humidity. Zone 3, 30 degrees Celsius, 35% relative humidity. So nothing else. They can be able to use 30 degrees Celsius / 35% relative humidity due to high temperature. So let's look at method and instrument used in stability testing. To evaluate the physiochemical, microbiological, and biological stability of pharmaceutical products, a range of analytical techniques are employed. These methods are essential for detecting degradation, identifying impurities, and validating product efficacy and safety throughout its shelf life. Number one, chromatography method. A high-performance liquid chromatography is the most widely used technique in stability testing due to its precision, sensitive, and ability to separate complex mixture. It is essential, useful for detecting degradation, product, and impurity in drug substance and formulation. Method must be validated to quality as stability indicating assay. So in chromatography, manufacturer they use this chromatography. There is a pipe that is being injected in the solution. Whether it's tablet, it will increase the surface area and turn it to solution. So there's a pipe that is being injected into the solution. So the pipe will draw the product to a column inside chromatography. And the chromatography will assess this product, will check it. So the chromatography system is reading and showing that okay, this particular product has so chemicals, which is the API. It also have the excipient. So it will list the excipient and a particular chemical. So just imagine that maybe you want to extract a phytochemical product and you are using the chromatography and a phytochemical product that contain like flavonoid, acarite, and you are looking for acarite alone. So this machine will help you to to separate this acarite from flavonite. You should be able to like make use of your acarite. So gas chromatography is used for volatile substance and often for residual solvent analysis as per ICH guidelines. It is suitable for thermally stable compound and require for derivatization for thermolabile or non-volatile substance. So GC is used for volatile substance. Is used for volatile substance. Okay, like inhaler, you can use to check the stability, uh, test. We carry on to detect, okay, can this substance be stored under social conditions? We also have infrared spectroscopy, mass spectroscopy, thermal analysis method. DSC measures heat flow changes associated with physical transition like melting, crystallization, and glass transition. It helps detect polymorphic transformation and interaction between drugs and recipients. So chromatography is very important in carrying out stability testing. That is a major method and instrument that is used because number one, it separates different products. It measures different products and identify a particular substance you are looking for in your product. So in conclusion, stability testing is an indispensable component of product development and regulatory approval in the pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and food industry. It ensures that product maintains its identity, strength, quality, and purity throughout its shelf life. The methodologies employed, from lead time to stress testing and from statistical modeling to digital prediction tools, demonstrate the scientific rigor required to substantial product stability under various environmental conditions. So stability testing is indispensable component of product used in pharmaceutical industry, and it's very important to carry out stability testing to enable you to know the efficacy and safety of your product. So without carrying on your stability test, you may end up producing a poison, not knowing that you will end up producing a poison in your industry and you will send it to the market. That is why regulatory bodies ensure that stability testing is carried on in each and every product you manufacture. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this presentation, Mr. Simon. Um, the topic stability testing, very, very important topic in pharmaceutical. Very, very important topic in evaluation. Very, very important because if you don't know the stability of what you produce, just as you said, you may end up producing poison because that thing you produce may become unstable, it may degrade, and they may even produce something else that may be toxic. So that's where that issue of producing poison came from. And without wasting time, I don't know if there's any question. Do you have any question for Mr. Simon? Okay, no question. No question. So just as you say, very, very important to carry out stability testing. Of course, he made mention of helping in what? Even determining half-life. The life, at the same time, the expiry date of the product. Very, very important. Very, very important. And also the type of packaging material you can use for such what product. Because the product, some packaging material may expose a particular product to a condition that will render them what? Unstable. True of us, he made mention of using amber bottle and some packaging, some formulation, and the white transparent bottle. Very, very Very, very nice presentation. And I thank you very much for this presentation. Please, another round of applause for you, please. Thank you very much. All right, so our viewers, please don't even try to touch the dial. Just stay with us. We'll be back again with the next presentation.